wanted to play for quite a while. I have been playing this, but then my old footage was corrupted ever since I repaired my computer. I can actually set it on left now. So, yeah, I'm going to have to start it again. I think, I deleted my save game. So, I'm going to kind of speed run the first bit of the game until I got up to where I left off. Which obviously you don't know anything
As a
about.
boy, I lived with my mother in Portsmouth, just a few miles from port. I'd watch the tall ships from the quay and dream of distant lands and foreign seas. I always knew one day I'd be a captain. Mother, what are you doing here?
I understand, my son. It's your father's blood. He told me one day you'd sail away just like he did. This medallion, he asked me to give it to you. That's his portrait in there.
Why wouldn't you tell me about my father?
He left us ashore and sailed away, just as you will. I promised your father I would not stand in your way. Take this medallion, my son, and go with my blessing.
Times were hard in Europe, but with war looming between England and Spain, there were opportunities for enterprising captains. The Admiralty commissioned all available ships to bear the makings of war. I agreed to deliver 100 gunpowder kegs to La Rochelle, but fate decided otherwise.
Ship ahoy, sir!
A Spanish pinnace outsailed and boarded my undermanned bark Naiad, and I lost my ship, my crew, my cargo, and my freedom. I regained consciousness in chains. In time, a Spanish nobleman bought me as a slave to work on his plantation on an island across the Western Ocean, far away from Europe. However, my fortune had not altogether forsaken me. Among my fellow slaves, I found some with bold hearts and experience of the sea, and we managed to break our shackles and steal a small ship anchored in the harbor. I found charts aboard and discovered that an English colony, Highrock, was but a few days' sail from this Spanish outpost. I gathered my men on deck and proposed to sail there and to take a letter of marque. This proposal met with their full approval. Resolved to redeem my fortunes as a bold buccaneer and captain of men, I went ashore at Highrock to seek out the governor and petition him for a letter of marque.
Well, that's that. So that's how it begins. Yeah, just to say that obviously this is an old game, as you can tell by the graphics. One of Bathsheba, the company that made Skyrim. It's one of their earlier games. So, and it's a game, one of the first sailing games I played when I was a kid. So, I never completed it. That's kind of why I wanted to play it, and I thought it'd be cool if I recorded myself completing it for the first time. So yeah, I'll just get to the first bit because I've done this already. Right, what do I have to do? My logbook, empty, not helpful. I think that, yeah, I just have to get to the governor, don't I? Tell him that I want a letter of marque.
I trust you have reason to interrupt me.
I have important matters to discuss. Privateer. You want a letter of marque from me? Yes, sir, I want to be an English privateer. Yes, it might be amusing to have you under my command. Here, take my letter of marque. Authorising you to sail on England's surface. Of course, you realise you owe me a great deal for my generosity. I am indeed eternally grateful. Or I could just not accept it. I'll accept it. Yes, Captain, indeed. By accepting this letter, you become a English privateer. Your mind to command, insubordination will be punished severely. As an English privateer, you may visit English colonies and enjoy their protection from your enemies. However, England will not protect you from any legal demands of extradition. From time to time, I'll have tasks for you to carry out. Do you understand these terms, Mr. Nicolas? Yeah, sure. Alright, so that's that. I'm an English privateer.
I trust you have reason to interrupt me.
Then he'll give me an actual mission. Aha. This place, Tendales. I have written a letter to the Governor of Tendales. As you know, it's the second largest English colony in the archipelago. Deliver this letter to Sir John Clifford Bryn. So yeah, just deliver a letter. Does not contain any secrets. It is important and none of your concern. If Sir John tells me it arrives with the seal broken, I'll personally see to it that you lose your letter of marque, your ship, and your head. Not a fool, it will be delivered unread. Sure. 500 gold, cool. Right, now there's a cannoneer in the tavern, which I'll just quickly hire. This is kind of a temperamental game in that if you don't talk to certain people, they just disappear. Your chance. So
I'd better finish up and leave.
I just want to talk. Just go. Trust me, you're better off as far away from me as you can get. Now let me get drunk at peace. Are you afraid of something? Oh, don't be so gloomy. Everyone has misfortunes. Are you afraid of something? Really, it's none of your concern. So I would just as soon sail away tomorrow, but I'm stuck here. Now let me drink a piece. Look, lad, I see you're afraid of someone and you want to flee the island. Tell me what happened and maybe I can help you sail away. You can help me leave Highrock. If I had two pennies to rub together, I would board the first ship leaving the island. Couldn't afford a passage on even the least reputable ships. Wait, how about if I pay you to hear your story? Story is strange. It isn't worth anything. I can't take gold from you from a chatter. Let me decide that. Pete Dalton, I was an apprentice to the local weaponsmith, Peter Barton. 2 weeks ago, some people came to my master and threatened him. Excuse me, I've got a cold. They say that he would be dead if he didn't leave the island as fast as possible. Mr. Barton laughed at these men and said that he wanted to see the man who could scare him with words. Then he chucked them out. 2 days later, young William Barton, my master's son, was killed in a street fight. His death broke Mr. Barton. He lost the will to go on, and when they came again, he agreed to leave the sea. He sold his business to another man and sailed to Europe. He was a good man. My heart goes out for his grief. The loss of his son was a heavy blow. That was a tragic story. Why are you frightened? I was forced to start a new apprentice. What's that? 100 experience, reputation point. My journal's updated. Strangely, Governor Waters refused to investigate the murder. Yesterday I overheard my new master congratulating the very men that threatened Mr. Barton. When I confronted my new master, he threw me out in the street. He spread the story that I'm a thief. Now nobody will hire me. The story was well worth a piece of price of passage. How much do you need? And where would you sail? I want to sail on Tendales. Settle on Tendales. I've heard the governor is a good man and takes good care of his people. It would be much better life than living under the old Scoundrel Mortons. The passage of Tendales costs 10 gold. Okay, I I mean, I think last time I didn't lose any money, and I don't know how much money I started off with. Thousands. Doesn't look like I've lost any.
I better finish up and leave.
Yeah, that's all I can get out of him. And, oops, saved him by accident. So, that's his story about a weaponsmith. I think that ties into something about a fleet, a dodgy fleet, that I'll learn about later. And I've got to sell to Tendales, so that's you.
Don't judge me without a trial, Captain.
He's blind, I think. How can you still be a gunner? You're blind. He basically uses his ears. Sounds like a truly experienced gunner. 600 gold coins each month. Sure. Yes. Okay. Oh, and what's this old soldier? Old fencer. Oh yeah, he gives me experience if I just talk to him. He's just gonna tell me how to fight on board, so just do that. I know how to do all this. Alright.
Was you want?
Oh, you're the drunk guy. Can't you see I'm celebrating? I've got a hick assignment and a fragment. That's what it says, hick. Hey, 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 you trying to hick out to find out straight secrets. I'll get you arrested. No, you're wrong, sir. I'm not trying to steal your state secrets, unless that is you having a state secret. So you have to blab to me while you're full of... Good God, man, what are you drinking? Oh yeah, what am I saying? I want to say... If you buy me a drink, I'll tell you the big state secret, if I can remember it. Yeah, sure, let's hear it. I'll get totally exposed once, just like that. But you must buy me enough. See, if I'm short of rum, I'll go silent as a big... What's its name? Shh. Come here, closer. Those frigates. Come here for rearmament. They're wrecks. Bloody damn hulks. A bunch of Indians in canoes could sink those damn ships. That doesn't make any sense. Why would the Mortons order those ships to be rearmed? Damn right. Hey, wait a minute. I'm assigned to one of those damned frigates. I'm hit by Gordon anyway. I'll be choking the sharks right after we fire our first, you know, what's it? Wow, that's really depressing. I think I'll have a go get drunk. Go get drunk. Goodness, I wouldn't want to be around to see this. Good luck. So yeah, I think the Mortons are hiring a dodgy fleet, and now they're doing something with the weaponsmith. I think they're
Was you want?
For some reason.
You want something, Captain?
So I'm buying you a drink. I killed a million sheep. I'm joking. In fact, I'm a legend. You look like a man who would betray his friends and things. Well, friends, when you do, you could become a pirate. What do you think of that? Sure. I'm essentially privateered. Well, bless me, I've heard of you. You're the young devil to be doing all that swashing, buckling, and such, ain't you? Well, my friend Nicolas, you are really a pirate. You need a good glass. Do you have a good glass? A spy glass with telescope. Well, I have one. And it is good enough to suit me. My friend, that is just your ignorance to me. Pure ignorance. No offence indeed. Intended, you understand. If I were you, I'd talk to a man in Isles Caimano. His name is Andrea Montefi. He was from Florence originally. Now he lives here. He He's the best glass grinder in the entire archipelago. In old Andriano. I bought one from him 10 years ago and never regretted the expense. Thanks for the tip, Roberto. Perhaps I'll look him up. Okay. It's all the way over there, alright?
You want something, Captain?
Okay. And now just you.
I sailed many seas in the past.
If the advice is free, I figured it's better to hear what you have to say. Oh yeah, he's just going to tell me how to sail a ship. Yeah, I know all this, hang on. I think he might get me experience, just like that fencing guy. If I just listen to you again. Hey, 250 experience points. Okay, cool. And
I sailed many seas in the past.
alright, cool. I can't hire anymore, can I? Yeah, in taverns, this is where you can hire your crew, just so you know. So, I can't hire any crew, got my gunner. Oops. Don't need to visit the store. Don't need to... Let's see now, there's like, how many places are there? There's usually like 4 places on each island. The governor, tavern, store, and shipyard. Oh yeah, there's a mission to do with you as well, isn't there? So that's
Scoundrels everywhere.
My name is Albrecht. I don't know. My name is Zelpfer, and I do not want to talk to you. I'm sorry, but I'm curious why I don't want to talk. This place has been so cruel to me, and I'm saying goodbye. I am the voice in the wilderness. No one says blah blah blah. What's this about the new age? There'll be no new age, no brilliant future, full of new inventions, and all because those fools don't have enough brains to listen to me.
Scoundrels everywhere. Scoundrels everywhere.
I was working for the snake. That snake bishop for 3 years as a first assistant. Then he fired me when I suggested that he used my latest invention. I tried to explain that my work opens up a new era in shipbuilding. A revolution. Sadly, the governor heard I was threatening to start a revolution, and I was jailed and blacklisted. That seems to be a misunderstanding. Oh, I could I'll hire him as a master carpenter. Okay.
Scoundrels everywhere.
I think I leave your ship when you make Tendales. Okay, so he's yeah.
Scoundrels everywhere.
Scoundrels. Just have a look at my staff. Yeah, he's a carpenter, and he'll help me with the repair. My gunner. Gunman, what does that do? Accurate cannon salvo. So it's accuracy, and it's -1. So he's not accurate, this blind gunner, but he's very good at reloading and coordination. I think coordination is when all the guns fire at once, so there's more chance. +3 on firing all guns at once. A little less accurate, and he's good at reloading, so he's quite a good gunner, I guess. I don't know if he's the best gunner in the game. Right, let's sail to Tendales.
Make sail. Aye,
We've got company, Captain.
Ignore.
Dry land.
Yeah. Sail to island. Okay. Sail to port. Land. Cool. And Yes, this guy has left my...
Scoundrels. Scoundrels everywhere.
It's a carpenter. You have, thank you, you've given me a chance to escape this web of intrigue, and I'm grateful. Please take these. They are the copies of the blueprints of my new invention. Should I die, you must give them to any shipwright or admiralty. Any intelligent man will immediately recognise the worth of my schemes. What we do now? I will leave this archipelago soon. There's no one here who understands. My genius is wasted. Goodbye. Okie dokie. Yes, I have his sketches now, don't I? That's my chest. Sketches. Many mechanisms and descriptions. Medallion. That's what was given in the first. That's my letter of marque. Oh, no, that's the letter. I can't read it, so I can't actually read it. Yeah. Yeah, let's just relay this letter.
Answer. What is your business with me?
Gave me a message. Here's your message. Business with you. I can guess what Sir Samuel wrote in this letter. Sir Samuel is a poor governor. Last year, the entire harvest of wheat on Highrock was lost because of a series of storms that hit the archipelago. Sir Samuel didn't take care to supplement wheat supplies, and now there is a famine on Dead Island. Large colonies can buy wheat, but tiny Dead Island has no such option. I want you to deliver some wheat to Dead Island. How can I refuse when the people are dying of starvation? I'll take the wheat. Sure, I'll do it. Also, because you get a lot of money. So yeah, 2,000 gold if I do this. Right. Okay, cool. Now, I don't want to miss anything because I am a completionist, and I can find like extra little side missions to do if I just talk to the people. So, what do I... okay, mark you. Deliver the letter, yes. That's the weaponsmith. He didn't really give me a mission. Yeah. Spy class. So there's a spy class. As many old shipyards. Man, look at this guy.
Well, sir, do you need repairs?
I think I just get paid. So. I want to offer you some interesting papers. You may think that I'm a maniacal delirium, but I want to have a look at draft for new ship types. Really have interested. What is it? Oh, it's a wheel. Complete bosh. But here are some strange. I don't understand clearly how this thing can work. Possibly, I'll be able to understand the draft. Didn't you want to sell the papers to me? I'll pay you 1,500 gold coins. Done. Right. Can I talk to you again about
Well, sir, do you need repairs?
Hereabouts. No. Okay. Well, that reminds me, I've got some skills. I can actually just upgrade myself. Alright, I have to do an Borden because that's how I'm gonna get rich. If I don't do that, I'll be at a severe disadvantage in this game. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's go straight to Dead Island. Oh. Alright, cool. It's a tiddly ship. Oh, I could take that on. 34 men. Yeah, when Borden, it's essentially just me fighting the captain, and the crew counts as the health. And the fighting isn't well, it's not the greatest. Okay, I'll just let you know that. Confused the hell out of me when I was younger. But yeah, okay, so what am I doing? My health, i.e. my crew. I've got 200 men, and they've only got 34. So I know that I've got more health, and the captain boarding this ship is going to be so easy. Just do that. I'll save it just in case. I'll make a markup. Right. It's board. We are battle music. That means he should sail towards me. Shots. Go alongside and board him. Oh wait, how do I board? Oh, I forgot the controls. Wait, because the controls are weird when fencing. Controls. Boarding. Left for left block, right for right block. I have to, okay, W for left slash. What? Oh, T, what? Oh. Oh, so left arrow and right arrow to block. And then W, A to slash. Just left side, right side. Oh, I forgot that. It's a good thing I saved it. Right. Okay, let's just put it.
Strike them down. Aye, aye. Make sail. Aye, aye.
Sails and slow you down. Perhaps that might be best. Slowed it with I'm faster than this. Let's load it.
Load guns with grape. Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay. No, that's not one.
Load guns with chain. Aye, aye, Captain.
Right. I have to wait until my guns are loaded. I've been some sort of speed up buttons. I've got 16 men now. How did he kill all my men?
Starboard gun ready.
Well, that's a shot. I'm still gonna board, even though I'll probably fail.
Your gun's ready, Captain.
2.4 knots, 2.3 knots, and I'm going at 5.1. So I'm going to catch up with them sooner or later. Right, well.
Load guns with balls, aye aye, Captain.
Let's just close in. I've got 10 crew now. And he's got 34.
Load guns with grape, aye aye, Captain.
Right, grape kills them. Grape kills the crew. So let's just. Yeah. Borden is there. A lot less reliable, so yeah, he's only got 4 men on his ship, and I've got 4 men on my ship, so we're even. And I suppose I can board him. It's going to be a very quick fight.
Strike them down, aye aye. Make sail, aye aye. Strike them down,
Make sail,
Strike
aye,
them
aye.
down, aye aye.
Yes, finally. Alright. A. Oh, attack. Attack. Kill. Kill him. Block. Block. Kill. Just stab. 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 Ow. Stab. Come on. Yes, block. Hey. Finally. I've got 107. Is that it? 107 gold coins in the captain's cabin. Okay. What did he have on his ship? And as you can see, so that's Borden for you. Yeah, when I was younger, that confused me because it's what arrow keys to block, left and right, W to attack on your right side, and A to attack on your left side. So it's quite a neat mechanic, I guess. But when I was a kid, I couldn't work it out, and so I never bought it. And if I just kept sinking ships, which then meant that I lost out on lots of gold and lots of goods, and therefore my crew always kept mutineering me because I wasn't successful at the game. So yeah. Anyway, unfortunately, it's what it is. There it goes. I think there's sharks in this game. I remember there being sharks in this game that you see sometimes just poke their fins above the water. Just right, let's carry on to Dead Island and rescue the starving
Sail
people.
ho!
Ignore.
We've got company, Captain.
Ignore.
Land ho!
Good. Sail to island. Okay. Sail 2. Yes. That's a nice ship. Right. Now, who do I deliver? I deliver it to the tavern man because there's no governor here. Literally, just pull it straight into the tavern.
What will you have, sir?
All the wheat. I've heard that a famine has stricken your island. It is sad but true. A lot of the people will die from starvation if we cannot get grain soon. Well, Offut, the governor of Tendales, Sir John Clifford Bryn, heard that folks here were starving. He hired me to bring a ship full of wheat to the island. My crew is unloading as we speak. Well, as I live and breathe, sir. Sir John remembered us. Thank you very much, sir, for all us here on the island. And thanks to his lordship. Please tell him how grateful we all are. Yes, it seems Sir John might be the rarest of creatures, an honest and diligent governor. Amazing, isn't it? Well, you're a hero too. You delivered the wheat to our poor island, risking pirates and ocean storms. Blah blah blah. It's necessary to a few hundred gold coins. I do kind of. Yeah. Sorry, sir. Okay, they can't do anything. Fine linen stores. Alright, I'll take the linen. I think I'll be able to. Yeah, I'll take the linen. Okay. 83. Okay, I've lost some reputation points for just taking the linen. Okay, that's fair enough. I need that.
Damn the men.
What do you want, sir? Nothing. My name's Nicolas. I'm a captain. Blah blah blah. Yeah, you need a convoying ship, don't you? I need to upgrade my own ship first. Hang on. So, well, actually, yes, I will. Tell me what details. Yeah, Highrock. Then after that, you need. Because I've done this mission before, so I know about it. After that, you need to go somewhere else. Oh yeah, Itkal. Yeah, I agree. Cool. Right. And what about you?
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Sure. Thanks. I really need some company right now. My name is Dave Murray. I was a master gunner on the Savage. Best said, I was the master gunner. The Savage is sunk now, and it's not a good tale. The Savage was one of those damned condemned hulks that came from England to Highrock for rearmament. Okay, so one of those ships that Morton is part of the one of those ships that's part of the fleet that Morton is making. And Morton, being governor of Highrock. And apparently this fleet is just is full of ships that just aren't seaworthy. I was assigned to it after the rearmament was finished. We left Highrock Harbour, set course for Tendales, and then pirates attacked us. Well, you should hear to tell the tale what happened. When I ordered the cannons fired, the recoil ripped the planks apart from right under them. Can you imagine it? I yell fire, and our left side to lower deck crumbles like a pack of cards. In minutes, we had 6 feet of water in the well. None of the guns could fire, and the pirates swarming around making short work of us. I was the only survivor out of all the crew. The ship was poorly built. Was that poorly built? And are you telling the truth, Mr. Murray? God's honest truth. The ship was alright when she left the yard 75 years ago, but her knees and buttocks were soft enough to poke a finger into. I still get the shakes thinking about the cannons tearing through the deck. Mr. Murray, I'm looking for a good master gunner. Right, so I can hire you as master gunner. So, like, 1,000 experience. How much more experience do I need to level up? Just 75 more. Then I think I can get a better ship than what I have. If I have the coin for it. And I have 2,500, so I'll check that out. Save him first and see, and hire him as a gunner. My current master gunner has a -1 on gun laying, 2 on reloading, 3 on coordination. So are you
cheers, mate.
Oh,
Cheers, mate.
This chance. Oh, well, okay. That kind of settles that then, I guess. So. You see what I mean? I mean, it's like you miss a chance, you can't do anything because you don't get the option to. So. Let's sell the rum and all the cargo I sell.
Business?
Let's sell.
Business is good.
Give it to this other guy for chocolates, and then he'll pay me. So I know I've got that other guy to escort as well. So wait, I should have read that a bit more clearly. I've accepted something I just didn't know. Nigel Fester of Dead Island offered me a job transporting goods. He asked me to deliver his load of linen to Tendales. Okay. And to give that load to Christopher Offut. There I will receive consignments of chocolates, which I must deliver to Nigel Fester. When finished, I'll receive $2,000. I'll do that, sure.
A glass of wine with you, sir?
Excuse me, young man, but your face seems familiar to me. Who are you? My name is Nicolas. I'm sorry, but I don't think I've ever met you before. Please let me introduce myself. My name is Eugene Huckster. May I ask you a question? Certainly, as long as you aren't asking me to buy any like a rum. My question is about the medallion about your neck. Where did you come upon it, my lad? Well, my mother gave it to me, this medallion, when I was 13. She told me that it belonged to my father. And who was your father then? That would be none of your business. You are beginning to know. No, I never knew him as a sailor. He disappeared at sea when I was a little boy. Tell me, why do you ask all these questions? This is quite a bit of law from my own character, and I can answer and in one way that get him to talk, or in a rude way that just shuts him up. So, well, Captain was a gem cutter. I was a gem cutter. That is, my eyes are getting worse every year. But once upon a time, I was one of the best. I even made bracelets for my vice friend's wife. That's if they fit her now. The great fat hog. But where was I? Yes, years ago I took a voyage to Europe, hoping to sell some of the jewelry in Amsterdam. During the voyage, our ship was set upon by pirates. I was completely terrified at the prospect of the battle, but unfortunately our captain surrendered as soon as they came into sight. Pirates took everything but a secret stash of cut gems I had stored in my left boot. Someone must have told the pirates that I was a gem cutter, for the pirate captain told me that if I wanted to live, I must put his portrait on the medallion. The portrait was perfect and set in a medallion of one which looked exactly like the one you're wearing. I wonder, sir, may I look at the other side of your medallion? Does it have a portrait of a man in it? It does. I was told that it's a portrait of my father. Here, take a look. You know, I cut a gem for a man long ago. Actually, he was a pirate. His name was Sharp, Malcolm Sharp. You know, you and he have similar features. I believe I made this medallion for him when he had captured our ship near the Azores. I never forget my work. May I look at the medallion closer? I want to be sure. No one touches this medallion but me, old man. Go away before I call the soldiers. Here it is. Yep. I remember that face. That's it, Malcolm Sharp. And you have a son, you say. Do you realise who your father was? Who is he? And then pirate and a bloody one, when he had to be. I think he was one of the greatest men I've ever met. Do you know, I believe he should have been governor here instead of that blood-sucking rat Mortimus. Cool, this talking isn't good for my throat. Now, Malcolm was a leader, a real man of strength. He commanded a squadron of 4 ships. You know, people say he had a base on Dead Island. England eventually drove him away from there, so he found a new hideout somewhere safe. No one knows where. Some say he had a great treasure before he disappeared. Yes. Might he be still alive? Doubt it, that was 10 years ago now. Did anyone sail with him? Or do you know anyone that sailed with him? Sharp's first mate, some quartermaster or someone got him. Never saw anyone look more frightened than him. A man that frankly scared me to death. He wasn't ugly or scarred or anything like that, but he was the cruelest and most vicious man I've met. Don't remember his name, but he had a scar on his left cheek. So a scar on his left cheek. Right, and yeah.
A glass of wine with you, sir?
If they ask him about more about my father, then it just the same old thing. Yeah, it's the same old thing. So it just is the same stuff. I've got more skill points now, which I'll put on boredom. Because there's a surefire way of just getting money, gold. Oh, and I've lost a lot of crew, so. So yeah, let's just take a look at what I need to do. I'm escorting somebody, and I've got cargo of my own that I need to trade at some place. This is probably not the best game to play while having a cold. Lots of reading. Highrock. I have to escort a ship to Highrock. And I have to sell the load of linen at Tendales. So let's do that then. And it's the linen.
Lando!
Yeah, I've got to repair my ship. So I've got pink, right? This is a... What if I could just... 8,000. I've got 2,000. 8,000. 6,000.
Damn the men.
We're satisfied. I can then escort him to Itkal. And they give me 800. Yes. And there we are. So I'll go here for the I'll go down to Tendales, sell the linen, up there, sell the chocolate, then there. So do that. Tendales.
All hands to your stations!
Pirates on the horizon, ignore. Yes, store, I need to store. So. Wait, who am I selling it to? There was a certain name, wasn't there? Christopher Offut. It's you.
Welcome, welcome.
You brought a container to linen. Ship was in no condition. I was hired to deliver it. What do you mean I don't have it? Oh, because I sold most of it. Is that what you're telling me? I need a bigger ship then. I can't.
Welcome, welcome.
Well, that's just a glitch. And I'm selling all this anyway, because I can't just have it on my export and probably didn't make much money. Oh, wow, wait. Okay, 2,000, alright. Yeah, let's try and cancel the mission now. Yes.
Sail ho! We've got company, Captain. We've got company, Captain. Land ho!
Yeah, you see that because I wasn't boarding ships and getting enough money, my crew kept asking for money, and I didn't have it because well, I just sunk ships and stuff. So then I kept getting mutinied, and I kept getting hanged from the mast, so and dying, and that's essentially why I never really completed the game.
Business? Business is good.
Oh, I can't tell him I can't do the mission. Alright. I think I'm almost up to where
Captain's in port.
where I got up to when my footage was destroyed. So I'll stop soon because I need to rest my voice. Where are you? Where's the guy? That's how I was going. I think the store is here, but that's about the only other place. Yeah, the store is the only thing yeah, there you are.
Damn the men.
Thank you, Nicolas. Reached here safely. Your rewards. Alright, I've got 800 gold and 3 reputation points, which is handy for good morale on the ship with my crew. This is a small island that is very useless. There's only a store here.
Good crawfish, yeah?
Nobody really offers any missions that I know of.
Sail.
No. me
You
on
got
mind.
something to say?
You look familiar. What is your name? Nicolas Sharp. I'm a privateer. Goodbye. If I wasn't a privateer, he might offer me more of a mission. So I'm gonna have to keep him in mind. What's his name? Jacob. No, not you. Irvine Godson.
Yes, sir. Can I help you, sir?
Not really interesting.
Why don't you leave me alone?
Okay. I'll stop there. I hope you've enjoyed this. I know it's a pretty old game. I do want to continue playing this and complete it finally. But in my next playthrough, I'll probably play a little bit more slower and take my time with it. Hopefully, I'll be able to talk without coughing. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.